Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jillian and today I am going to do a tag. I'm going to answer 25 kind of random questions about myself so that you can get to know me a little bit outside of the regular bookish content. So here we go. What is your channel about? Books. How old are you? 43. I did have to calculate that. I am at the point where I don't remember how old I am. What is your relationship status? Happily married. Did you go to college? What is your occupation? I went to college for biology and chemistry. I went to graduate school for immunology, and I am currently an artist. Where do you live? I live in New England. Looking back, what would you tell your 10-year-old self? So I was about to go through some pretty difficult things. The difficult things in life make you appreciate the good things, and it provides grit, which is really, really necessary in life. Describe your family. As I mentioned, I am happily married. We have 2 boys. The time flies. What is your favorite holiday? I love Thanksgiving because I love cooking, I love being with family, and I also love that there is not an expectation for gifts. You have no budget. What is your dream vacation? Eating my way across Asia. Name your biggest pet peeve. The first thing that comes to my mind is pacing, so I wouldn't say that it's my biggest pet peeve. It's just the first one that I thought of. What book changed your life? Stitch and Bitch by Debbie Stoller. It's a great instructional piece on how to knit. From that, I not only learned how to knit clothes and whatnot, I got myself into the fiber community, which was really key for me because it's what my career is now focused on. What simple invention changed the world? The wheel. Favorite movies or TV shows? I'm going to say 6 Feet Under. Describe yourself using 3 fictional characters. Hermione Granger. I've always been very studious. Charlotte from Charlotte's Web. I have some crazy ideas and sometimes they work pretty well. Snow White. I talk to a lot of wild animals, so don't judge. What was your dream job? When I was growing up, I always wanted to be a veterinarian. If magic was real, what is the first spell that you would do? Make myself invisible because I really like the idea of kind of being a fly on the wall in some situations and just kind of listening to what's being said. That kind of makes me sound like I'm a very snoopy person. It would be pretty fun to be a fly on the wall. Share a favorite childhood memory. Spending random long periods of time outside, whether it was bouncing a ball on the sidewalk or looking for a 4-leaf clover. I spent so much time doing those things with no distractions. Today's kids really don't seem to get very much of. It's actually a really special time. What is your favorite social media platform? YouTube. And why is because I actually use it. If you could pick any book character, who would you spend the day with? Somebody who time travels. If I could time travel with them. So if this is the husband from The Time Traveler's Wife, or the little girl from Charlotte Sometimes who travels through time through her bed. I think it would be just so much fun. If I couldn't time travel with them, I would just like to know what the experience was like. What is your spirit animal? Cat. I tend to like to be alone and I don't really like getting wet. What old person thing do you do? I'm definitely guilty of saying back in my day. Do you have a hidden talent? Hidden talent. So for a hidden talent, where do you see yourself in 5 years? It's not something that I often think about. Share an item and tell us its significance. I'm going to have to look around. I will be right back. These birthday candles are one of my most prized possessions. They were given to me by my mother-in-law, given to us by my mother-in-law, on the day that my boys were born. They represent a lot to me. They mean so much because she was at the end of her life. She had ovarian cancer. She knew that she was not going to be there for any of their birthdays. So that's thing one, is that it allows her to be present for all of their birthdays. And also, it was giving me hope. My boys were born at 26 weeks and 6 days. They were less than 2 pounds each. They were twins. And they had a long road ahead of them. We did not know if they would even survive. With this single gift, she gave me hope. I went pretty deep on you. These have a huge significance to me. They mean so much to me. Finally, tag some people. I know that this is not a book specific tag necessarily, so I'm not gonna tag any specific people, but if you see this and you feel like doing it, then please do so. I think this is kind of a fun way to get to know people outside of books. I saw Krista do this over at Books and Jams, and I thought, yeah, that's something I want to do. Thank you so much for hanging around with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you next time.